Hi everybody. Ooh, there we go. That's the right one. Hello. Working obviously, but here if you need me. Excellent, awesome, no worries. You do your thing. You do your work. It is currently 9 AM on Thursday, the 25th of February, and yes, I'm switching up today. Normally I do the afternoon today, but I've got some stuff I need to do this afternoon, and so I pushed it for this morning. Yeah, so today I thought it would be really fun. Hold on a second, I'm just checking the webcam. Okay, it's fine. Cool. So I thought it would be really fun today to show you all the next part of the modelling process, the UV mapping. I was going to do that off stream, but I thought that would be quite an essential thing to show you guys yeah. I already did her body. I did her body yesterday just to make sure like I was up to scratch with it, you know. So I'm going to do all of her like clothes and accessories today, and hopefully we'll have time to rig as well, or at least do a little bit of the rigging. So yeah, basically UV mapping is like it's basically the process of like stretching all of the model out into like a 2D square sheet, and then using that to help with textures, to help put 2D textures and wrap it around the models. Yeah. Okay. So let's just get straight into it. Yeah, let's get straight into it. Oh yeah, and one of my new emote has been approved, so I have 2 emotes now. It's so exciting. So yeah, feel free to use all the new emotes. Okay, so firstly what we're going to do is delete any duplicate items. So we'll delete you, we'll delete you. Oh, why did I have 2 of those? That's weird. Oh. And then we're going to delete you as well. I think I might have manipulated these separately, so I might have to... I always make the big mistake of like waiting until the model is completely done before I do UV maps. I should really like create these items, and before even manipulating them I should make the UV maps, but I don't know, I just get a bit carried away I guess with the whole process, because I think I did manipulate you guys separately. So actually no, I think I can get rid of that. No, yeah, I can get rid of that. Snake earring is fine. Oh, I made some fangs as well. Get rid of one. Get rid of one of you and you. Okay, I think everything else is fine. We'll start from the top and work our way down. I think, or maybe start from the bottom and work our way up. Now let's start from the bottom first. Get the shoes out of the way. Okay, so we need to make sure, before we do UV mapping, we need to make sure everything is in like the correct place, the pivot is centered, the transformations are frozen, and everything is all neat and tidy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. I hope I'm not speaking too loud, my partner is still asleep as always. Yeah, okay. And then we're gonna delete by text history, send to pivot, freeze transformations, cool, and then we're going to go into the outliner, and I haven't done all the names properly, so I'm just going to quickly go in and name shoe. We'll call it shoe 01. And then, oh, let's go around and do it to all the items actually before we start UV stuff. Center pivot. Freeze transformations. How is everybody doing, by the way? I hope you're all okay. You're having a lovely day. I'm feeling a lot more with it today. Like yesterday's stream, I was so sleepy and I had so many technical problems, but well, I say so many, my computer just died because my adapter came unplugged and I didn't notice because I'm a fool. But as you can probably see, I'm editing the bitrate. I'm going to bring down the bitrate just a little bit, just to make sure it's all smooth. Okay, cool. Perfect. Ouch. Ouch, yeah, my power adapter came unplugged, I didn't notice, and then my computer was just not wanting to go back on stream. So I was like, okay guys, you know what, let's call it a day. But I'm feeling much better today, I'm much more with it, much more chatty, much less tired, so that's good. I don't know why I was so like out of it yesterday, but it's okay. Have I done everything I wanted to do here? Oh yeah, I want to rename it. We'll call it. Yeah, my bitrate is around. Can't handle it otherwise. Yeah, mine's around 3000, but I don't know if that's still too high. But yeah, maybe I'll bring it down. Maybe I'll bring it down to about 2500 because like it still looks. It's not like. Yeah, like, I'll do the same as you. 2500. Just makes it look a bit nicer, you know? You might be alright, but it's fine for now. Cool, cool. Awesome. Yeah, I'll leave it as it is. Yeah. Luckily for me, I guess it doesn't really matter too much if my frame rate and bit rate is quite low because I'm not gaming, but yeah. I feel, yeah, that Kentish Wi-Fi though. Okay, so that's centered. Oh, I haven't even delete by type history, and then freeze transformations. Trousers. I don't know. I'll just call it a belt. Okay. And then center pivot, freeze transformations, delete tapestry. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Good old Kentish Wi-Fi. Okay, delete by type history, freeze transformations, center pivot, there it is. We'll just call it top. Delete by type history, center pivot, freeze transformations, we'll call it, don't know, halter. Cool. And then we'll go down the, no, we won't go down the arm yet, we'll go up here. We'll go delete by type history. Also, we were playing D&D last night and she finally got her snake friend, which I'm really pleased that she actually has like a big yellow python friend now in the campaign, so I'm very happy about that. I'm a little too happy about it. Freeze transformation, center pivot, delete street. Oh, I forgot to rename the object here. 01. That's awesome. Like, oh, thank you. While I was playing D&D, yesterday, yeah, she got her friend, and I was also carrying on the summertime Twitch overlay, but I stopped myself because I was like, no, I want to finish this on stream. So yeah, probably finish that on Sunday. Maybe we'll start the autumn one as well. Brain. Focus. Okay. Eyelash 01. Eyebrow 01. Click a type history. Center pivot. Freeze transformations. Let's do it to the hairband too. Oh no! Let's not do the rig today, we're doing facial expressions. Yes, we need to do facial expressions first, because I want it to be set to animate as well. Yes, okay, I need to remember not to, no, we're not rigging today. We might rig a bit. No, I guess it counts as a rig, right? It's type of rigging. I'm setting up a facial expression rig today. Yeah, so yeah, I didn't lie, I just misremembered which one we're going for. Hair and we'll call it hairband 01 because it's 3. Okay, so helped 01. I don't wanna I kind of want to put it on the ground again. Okay, yeah. We'll try. Let's group it. Scimitar 01. Center pivot. I made a mistake. Let's fix it. Okay. Alright, world. Okay, cool. That's better. Oh, I've got a message. Okay, sorry. Okay, that looks sort of... Okay, and then hopefully it will center pivot in relation to... Oh, stop soft select. Bring it up. No. Down. Down here. This one. No! The bottom one. The bottom line. Oh. Okay. Alright then. It's fine. I guess. Oh. Oh. What? Oh. Weird. Okay. I'll bring it to the center. It's fine. That's easier anyway. Bring it to the center, bring it to the middle. Just make sure it's all like... Okay, that's fine. That's better. Let's freeze the transformations here as well. Freeze transformations, center pivot, delete without history. Okay, is that everybody? Scimitar. Freeze transformations. Cool. Halter, fang, shoe. Oh, what's that? Oh, one of the eyeballs, isn't it? Oh, it's the hand. I forgot to do that. Glove. And I forgot to do the eyeball as well. La 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 la. I might add a few more subdivisions just so it's easier to... Oh no, that's not good. No, actually, that's fine. Right, let's quickly sort out the outliner. Shoes, scimitar, blade hilt, templates, don't worry about those. Cylinder, what is that? Hello, cylinder. Oh, it's you. Oh, forgot about you. Lights. Okay, I think I've named everyone. Cool. Let's group them properly. What is that? I think I should delete that. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a body. Okay. Right. Hair. Body. Eyelash, eyebrow, eyeball. Is there anything else? No, that should be it. So we're going to group all these together. Call it organic. And then organic. Accessories, trousers, belt, top, glove, shoe. Put the shoe inside shoes. Oh, I need to center that as well. Center the group. Okay. Clothes. You go in clothes. Right, who else is in clothes? I think... Okay. Oh, organic. Forgot to put the fang in there. Right, we'll do another group called accessories. Is that all of them? Yeah. Accessories. Lights, clothes. Is everyone in a group? Yeah, okay. Right, we'll go accessories, organic, scimitar, clothes. Yeah, we'll include the scimitar. We'll group it all together. We'll call it Shae group. Cool. That just tidies everything up a little bit, organises it all nicely. Cute. Okay. Fine. Good. Is that everyone? Yeah. Cool. Save it. Oh, I might save it as a different file actually, just to make sure I've got backups upon backups upon backups. Okay, Shae model 03, Shae model. Whoops. Shae model UV. Okay. Shae model UV. That should be safe. Nice and safe. Cool. UV. UV editor. Right, this is the UV editor, where we stretch everything out and turn it into a flat space. So the shoe should be quite straightforward. What I might do actually is I'm just going to put this to one side. Whoops. Hey Nautisha, how's it going? Pop it here. Bring it along here. I don't really like the shape of the shoe. Just gonna bring it forward a little bit. Okay, cool. That's fine. Yeah, what we're going to do first is we're going to do 3D UV cut tool or whatever it's called. What is it? What's it called? Oh, no, come back. UV 3D cut and sew UV tool. There we go. That's what we want. Okay. And then, yeah, it's got it on the right. Do I need to... Oh, hang on a sec. I need to actually... let's do... I actually need to do something here. Okay, I need to go create, and then we'll go camera based. Perfect. Cool. We'll leave it there. Drag it to the side for now. Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, I guess I can quickly show you the body. I did the body yesterday. This is all the UV cutouts I've made of the body, and this is what the UV map looks like. Which is, it's horrible and complicated, and but it's helpful nonetheless. I like the colours it's produced for the different UV shells. Great. Let's go back to the shoe. So what I'm going to do is cut the sole of the shoe, make it separate. Oh, how do I... Sorry guys, I'm just blanking. Oh, here we go. How do I... Yeah, there we go, that's how I do it. Just hold down shift and drag, and then it cuts out the UV shape for me. Okay, I'm going to go along here as well. Not all the way along though. Okay. Let's have a sip of my drink. Okay, what I'm probably going to do is cut a seam along here as well. Oh, no, I shouldn't have done it all the way down. Just along, not too far, just a little bit along here like this. Okay, I guess that should be fine. I might actually do it along here instead. There we go. It's cut in half, and then the bottom one's its own separate. The sole is separate. Perfect. Cool. That'll do. Let's move on to the next one. Whoops. Let's move along. This will be easy. Ah. No. Edge. There we go. Ah. Object mode. Isolate. Alright, this one's easy. This is literally just needs a line down the middle. Perfect, and that will unwrap into like a straight rectangle, so that's good. Edit, delete by type history. Perfect. Great. Trousers next. Whoa, okay. Let's fix that. Camera based. Okay, that's fine. Perfect. This will be a little bit trickier. There's more faces we're working with here. Okay. Good morning, Pixel. How are you doing? Pixel? How are you doing? How's things? What's new with you? Oops. Okay, that's fine. And then I'm going to I'll cut it at the side as well. Is it not showing? Are these still attached? Oh, they're still attached. Why are they attached? Why are they still attached? Oh, is it down here? I see. Ah. Let's see if that separates them. Oh. Go back to the tool and see if that separates them. No. There. And oh no. Is there one on this side I missed? Oh, I haven't done. Oh, I haven't got it reflected. That's why. Oh goodness. Okay, go along here. And then, oh no, not there. One up here, and then down here. Hopefully that'll separate it. Yeah, there we go. Good morning. Yeah, not too bad, bit knackered. Oh, late night or a bad night, or just general tired. I'm feeling much more awake. I do apologise. I mean, I say as I'm about to yawn, but I'm feeling much more awake than I did yesterday morning. I'm sorry you're feeling knackered. Cool. Yeah, watched SpeedG's late night stream. Oh right. Oh yeah, I saw on his Instagram. That's so cool. Excuse me. It looks really cool. Was it? I bet that must have been absolutely worth the tiredness this morning. Oh. Hopefully it was. Got his new Viper. That's so exciting. I'm really glad he finally got it. Did he play it yesterday? Did he demonstrate? Or does he have to sort of like set it up off stream? I don't know how music streaming works. It sounds like a lot of kit is needed, and it's a whole. It's heckin' complicated. Well, that's fun. No, camera based. Huh? Oh, that's weird. Camera based. There we go. So it wasn't letting me do it for some reason. Oh, excuse me. I said I was more awake and now I'm like sleepy again. What's that about? Okay, down the middle like that. I'll probably create another seam around here. Oh, up here too. There. and then another seam here. Actually, no, not around there. Don't need it. Down here. Excuse me. He played it a bit, yeah, making me yawn too. Darn, they're contagious. Oh, sorry. They are so contagious. I am really bringing next level sleepy, cozy stream in vibes, aren't I? By like literally putting everyone to sleep. It's fine. I think it's because I normally do these. I normally want to do these Thursday streams in the afternoon, but I have a thing I need to do later, so so I'm doing it this morning. Okay. Comfy, relaxed stream. Yeah, nice and comfy. Comfy, relaxed, good vibes, good energy. It's all good. Okay, so that's done. Let's go down here so I don't forget about the arm. Oof, this is gonna be interesting. Oh boy. Let's see what happens when I do it automatically. Oh, yikes. Oh, that's one big yikes right there. Camera based. There we go, that's better. That's easier to figure out. Yeah, guys, if anyone's just hopping in, we're doing the UV maps, which helps us with... Why didn't I UV map them while I was making them? I deserve this, it's fine. It's fine. This could have been so much easier, but it's fine. I deserve this. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna leave this till last. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm gonna pretend it's not there. Just for a minute. I'm just gonna... I have to do them all 3. Oh, it's fine. I deserve this. Yeah, this is like optimum cozy sleepy stream today. Bit more with it than yesterday's stream. Yesterday I was really like out of it. I think my computer dying on me yesterday was a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy, to be honest. I was too sleepy to notice that my computer was unplugged. Right, let's just cut it in half. Just cutting it in half, that's all we need to do with this. This one. There we go. By type history. Cut it in half. What else is there? One of her teeth. A little tooth. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, you're both sick when you yawn. Amazing. Hi, SVG. Hello. Good morning. Oh, thank you. Oh, look at my little Columbinas just bouncing around the screen. Oh, thank you guys. Hello. Good morning, SVG. You emote, yeah. You emote, yeah. I'm so excited. I am excited, I promise. I'm very sleepy today. Oh yes, let's hydrate. Ooh. Let's do a shout out, Neo sis, as well. Hi, how are you doing? I saw you got your new Viper yesterday. That's so exciting. Yeah, you must be exhausted, SPG or SusPG. You were only live a few hours ago, right? You poor thing. Insomnia is not fun. Insomnia is not fun. It's another sleepy stream for me today. Hopefully this will lull you to sleep again. No worries. I woke up as usual, yeah. Oh. How's your new electric violin? How was it? Oh, that looks a bit... I need to link these two up. There we go, that's better. Oh, I'm glad you're able to sleep this time. Oh, I'm so glad you love it. Have a good cry. Did you cuddle it to sleep? Oh, that's what you gotta do always with your new instruments. You gotta bring it into bed with you and cuddle it. You know? Doesn't Homer Simpson do that when he gets a motorcycle? He like brings it into the bed and he's just cuddling it all night. That's so exciting. Okay. Excuse me, sorry I didn't get to see your stream yesterday. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, that's not gonna work. No. I just realised my eyeball isn't entirely spherical and that's gonna cause some issues. Oh shoot. Oh. Why didn't I make it? Let's try again. It's entirely straightened either. Might have to make another one. Ooh. I'm going to leave that for now. I'll sort that out later, but I might have to make another eyeball because it is not entirely spherical and that's going to cause some issues. Okay, then that's better. Oh no, that's fine. Oh. Well, okay then. That's fine. I might have just fixed it. How does Marge fit in? How does Marge fit in the bed? He like donut. There's like, I think it's a motorcycle. I think he has it like off the bed on his side, and then Marge has like her side. It's really strange. Marge is Homer's such a sweetie. Now it's cool. You'll be seeing the Viper more and more on my stream starting after I move. Yay, that's so exciting. It looks real shiny. Definitely has some style. How are you today, my evil nemesis? It's so cool. It's such a good colour. Lovely red. It was red, right? It's lovely. Automatic. I know why I'm tired. I played D&D last night. That's why I'm tired. Played D&D. It was fun. Ooh, hold on a sec. Oh, hold on a second as well. I just realised something. I want the eyes to, the eye shape to be slightly different, but I don't want to affect the. Oh no, we can figure that out when we do the UV map, when we paint the textures in the future. We won't be doing that on stream because my computer won't be able to handle all the software I need. It might, I can figure it out, but nah, it's fine. Won't do it just yet. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Cool. Perfect match for my hat and future hair, nice. Doing fine, I'm actually not that tired, which is surprising considering it was 1:30 PM before I fell asleep. And I'm gonna try and be asleep before 12 AM for work. You're running on streamer time now. Yeah. That's the sad reality is you're running on streamer time. I'm the same nemesis. I try and get to sleep before midnight if I have anything like pressing in the morning, but I did not last night. Oh, goodness me. Oh no, the eyebrow. Okay, eyelash. Okay, cool. Eyelash is gonna be interesting. Okay. Camera based. Oh, that would be helpful. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep it up though. Forever and ever. You're a streamer now, Neosis. A great streamer at that. Go check her out, guys. No, and SPG too. They're both wonderful. SPG's a violinist, and Neosis is currently playing Tomb Raider. But yeah, no, we're in the dark side now, Neosis. We're on streamer sleep time now. Okay, should do the trick. We are on streamer sleep time and there's nothing we can do. Excuse me. Cool. Let's split that in half. That should be fine. Snake earring? Hello, snake earring. Come here. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. Oops. Okay, and then we'll do camera based again. What's going on? Ah. Camera based. Don't like how strange she's been to me. Oh, nice. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, congratulations. That's so exciting. Excuse me. That's so exciting. Well done. Nice. I look forward to seeing that. I look forward to hopping in and watching you play it. That's really cool. What's been your favourite game to stream so far, Neosis? And SPG, have you done any like video game streams at all? Oh. There's a hole at the end. Oh, I'll leave it. It's in there. Okay. Perfect. Oh, it looks like the hairband is fine. I'll do that later. Okay. How are we doing? Is that everyone except the the scimitar and the Ugh. Oh, I need to do the scimitar and the other hairbands and the hair. Oh my god, the hair's gonna be a nightmare. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Yes, sorry, Neosis, I didn't acknowledge your hydrate. I do apologise, that was a while ago, but I'm gonna do that again. Thank you. Oh yeah, StringPlayerGaming. I said StringPlayerGamer. I forgot I'm a mod, I'm a terrible one. No. Definitely not a terrible mod. That's the one I used to on my channel. I made a different gaming channel for now, but I stream Genshin Impact to Mario Golf when it's out. Oh nice, that's awesome. I'm gonna quickly check, am I following you? No, I'm gonna follow you right now. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, I'm following you. I do apologise. No worry. Animal Crossing, yeah. Cool, definitely check that out next time you go live. Oh, why is the hair of different colours? Okay, so basically, this is sort of, see if I can explain this properly. So I'm doing a thing right now. I'm doing some 3D cuts to create the UV map for the objects, and a UV map basically is like a 2D plane of the 3D models to help put textures on. And the reason it's all the different colours like this is it's more of like a visual indicator of all the different UV shells, so I can like see which parts of the hair have been split off, so that's why it's kind of all different colours. So the body's kind of like it as well. It just shows all the different shells and where I've cut it up. As you can see, I haven't done the UV maps properly yet on the other objects. I need to sort of stretch them out like I have done with the body here. I did the body yesterday off stream, and I need to go ahead and sort out the hair as well. I don't know whether I should just leave that. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. It's okay. Don't worry, honestly, luckily my channel's really not that big anyway, so like, it's fine. And I'm not like gaming, so I can quite easily sort of pop across and check things myself, and I need to be better at doing shout outs as well. Yeah, so that's pretty much why they're different colours. It's just easier for me to see where all the hair's been split up in the UV map. You can turn it off and just have it like this. So when it's like red and blue like this, it shows whether the UV map is like facing in the right direction. So all the red faces here, they're not facing in the sort of proper direction on the UV map to like properly add a texture to, if that makes any sense. But I like to, while we're sort of doing the, oh whoops, that's just a different type of display. Where's the one I like? Where's it gone? That one? No, that one. Oh. Hang on. I like having it on the different colours while I'm doing this. UV editor. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. We've reactivated it again. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to move that, because I don't need that right now. I'm going to move it back across into my other monitor. I guess practice makes perfect. I have my morning meeting with work in a moment. We'll be back ASAP. Don't worry, it's all good. Don't you worry. You guys are doing a great job. I mean, the fact that you guys are here most of the time is insane. So I'm very grateful for that. What I might do actually, I might leave the hair for now, because there's a lot going on here. I might leave it and see if I can like optimize it a little better. Maybe. Yeah, I'll leave the hair for now. I'll let it do its thing. Let's go down to the scimitar. See how the scimitar is holding up. Guys, you're doing a great job. You got nothing to worry about. The fact that you guys are here, like, oh no. god, I'm so sorry. Why am I yawning so much? That's so bad. Camera based. The fact that you guys are here like basically all the time is insane. So this should be quite easy. So there we go. Slice the sword in half. Let's slice the blade. Oh, hello. Okay. Yes, there we go. That's what we wanted. Looks like Mike isn't the only one that needs coffee. Yeah. Mike is definitely not the only one that needs coffee today. I might have to go and make myself like a coffee or something. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. I want Torchic plushie. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I know. That was such a good, that was an excellent roasting. Torchic plushie. Oh my gosh, a Torchic plushie would be amazing. Do you, okay, Torchic, is that the one with the little Torchic? Hang on, I just need to quickly Google Torchic because I think I learned a Torchic fact the other day. I want to share it with you guys. Ooh. Torchic, come here. Torchic Pokemon. Is it Torchic? Yes, Torchic is the one I'm thinking of. Okay, guys. Okay, StringPlayerGamer, this is an important question. What type of Torchic plushie do you want? Do you want the male one or do you want the female one? Torchic is my original choice in Ruby and Sapphire. Oh, I love that. But which one? Male or female? Because there is a difference. And it was a really fun fact I learned the other day. I don't remember it all off the top of my head, but I'm going to try my best to share it. We need, basically, so I don't know if you guys know, you probably do, you're I'm sure you guys already know this, but you know how like yeah, you guys probably already know this already, but I just got really excited when I learned about it. So, so you know how like the male Torchic has like a little hole in its butt. It's like a tiny little pixel hole, and it's like always there, and it's been there since the birth of Torchic, since the dawn of Torchic in Pokemon. Apparently that's to do with yeah. So the male, if you in your Pokemon games, if you rotate the Torchic, you can see that the female ones don't have like a little hole in their butt, and the male ones do. It's really tiny. It kind of looks like a mistake. Like it doesn't. It's like small enough to look like a pixel like error, if that makes any sense, or like a color display error. But yeah, it's like it's meant to be. So it's meant to be like the male Torchics are like meant to be. That's there because it's meant to be representing this, I think it's specific to Japan, and they started doing it in the US, but in poultry farming, with chicks, they wanted to see whether the chick was like a male or a female. And I don't really know how much I can talk about this like on my family friendly stream, but basically they would use a device to check their cloacas to see if they were, or they're, you know, developing cloacas to see if they were male or female. And a lot of the male ones particularly would be left with like a permanent little scar, and that's what that is on the Torchic. That's what that is. It's meant to be like that. How weird is that? I'm so, yeah. Yeah, basically. Didn't want to say it, but yeah, it just looks like a little pixel. It's just one tiny little pixel on its little butt, and yeah, it's meant to be a little homage to poultry farming practices in Japan. It's so weird. Sorry if I ruined Torchic for you, but like, I just thought that was a really fun fact. I just learned something new about poultry farming thanks to Pokemon. I thought you guys might be. Yeah, basically. Don't want to beat about the bush. Wow, that's an obscure deep cut reference. So I had to take a call. What did I miss? Why does Pixel look like a butthole? Torchic is too cute to be read again, yes. Torchic is super cute, and I just made it more interesting. Yeah, so basically I learned some fun Pokemon facts recently, and Torchics, male Torchics, have like little buttholes. Teeny weeny little ones. If you like rotate the Pokemon, you can see it. And it's meant to be a little homage to Japanese poultry farming practices, where when they determine whether like a chick was a male or a female, they would like use some tools to sort of like check its cloaca to see if it was like a male or female, and there would be like a little bump, and if there was like a bump, that indicated it was a male. But like the tools would kind of stretch it out a little bit, so then it would, that's why the Torchic has that. It's because of that. It's so weird. It's such an obscure reference. Yeah. It's really bizarre. I'm pretty sure. It's amazing. That's why Torchic has a little butt. And that's why the male one has a butt and the female one doesn't. A pixel, yeah, a pixel if you will. It's just like a tiny little pixel. Because Mike and I was watching Mike play Pokemon the other day, and Mike was like, why can I rotate this Torchic? Like, there's like only one little pixel difference, like, in the male and female, and yeah, it's a little butt. It's a little butthole. Oh my god, Pokemon is just insane. The amount of weird references in Pokemon is so bizarre to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think that'll do with the scimitar. Oh, actually, hang on. I love learning fun new things about poultry farming. They do it in the United States now, I believe, but it originated in Japan. Also, they have Jersey cows in Japan too. Jersey cows are the most common type of dairy cow in Japan, and yet the milk from a purebred Jersey cow's milk is sold at a premium in Japan. A lot of their Jersey cows have been like hybrids, but like pure Jersey cows exist there too, because for some reason, even though they originate on this tiny little channel island, for some reason Jersey cows can just survive in any climate, like basically any climate. You can put them anywhere and they'll still produce really creamy, thick milk. It's good. And it helped improve the dairy industry, and it helped improve like the health and like lifespan of people across Japan in the early 20th century. So yeah, that's my little, I don't know, Jersey cows, and also they're very sweet. Jersey cows are very, very sweet. They look like fat deer. They basically just look like rounded deer, which is adorable. If you're wondering why I'm so obsessed with Jersey cows, it's because I'm from Jersey. I too consider myself a Jersey cow. Stop it. I want cookies now with milk. Oh, I know, cookies now with milk. Cookies with whole Jersey dairy milk? Yes, let's do it. I'm here for this. Oh, my microphone is just scraping across my my jumper. Okay. Okay, now for these guys. These guys are going to take a while. Great breakfast choice, absolutely. Ooh. A quadruple chocolate chip cookie, perhaps? Hmm? Oh my gosh, I messed up so badly by not doing this before. I guess I could redo it, but I don't want to. I don't wanna. Hang on a sec. Oh, I've got a lot of history to delete. Hold on. If I select them all, will it just let me do it? Delete by type history. Has it done it? Okay, good, it's done it for everyone. Whew. Nice, Jadine. I was still fun at first, though. If only it was so. You can definitely try and use this. I believe in you. I believe in you, Neosus. Wink. I believe you'll find the quadruple chocolate chip cookie. What's everyone's favourite type of cookie or like biscuit? I suppose it would be cookie, right? If you're American, like, because you have it. Biscuits are different. Your biscuits are like our scones, which D-Rad Punks is a fan of, which is awesome. Yeah, what's everyone's favourite type of cookie / biscuit? I'm really craving cookies now. Okay, this is just gonna be repetitive, so for that I'm sorry. I guess I could just do it automatically, maybe. No. I'm gonna keep it all as one object, it'll be easier. Oh, no, that's not right. Wink wink, no chocolate chips. Say no more, say no more. I now want to re-binge the Monties. Oh, as in like Monty Python. Oh, as in Monty Python. I don't know, I seem to recall you being a Monty Python fan. Correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm not interpreting that right. We are the knights who say me. Bring us a shrubbery. Oh no. I was about to start singing Brave Brave Sir Robin, but I don't think that's Twitch appropriate, so I'm not going to do that. Every other sentence will get me banned, so let's... Yes! Oh. Oh, I love that you love Monty Python, that's so good. Oh. I love, Monty Python and the Holy Grail is absolutely my favourite. I need to watch it again. I watched Life of Brian when I was really young. I don't remember the rest of, I don't remember most of it, but I loved the concept. It was very funny. Bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Exactly, that is nice and wholesome. Guys, listen, I love Monty Python. I love the ending is so good. Though it just the fact like the whole concept of them being like extreme like LARPers is like, I guess LARPers is a thing. I think like someone they were doing like extreme LARPing. It's so good. Oh, it makes me want to do some LARPing. Just get out there with like horse heads on sticks with someone behind you with some coconuts, like. I love it so much. I had a Brit comedy phase, which is totally unheard of in the Philippines. Oh wow, that's awesome! What other kind of British comedy do you like? Like, what other kind of British comedy did you get into? And how did you get into it? Yeah, because I know, because even in the United States, like, I don't think Monty Python is like known in the United States, right? Yeah, it's kind of known. I remember I used to watch a YouTuber called Captain Sparkles, and I used to really enjoy him playing like story mode maps with some of his friends, and there was this one map that had loads of Monty Python references in it, and they didn't get it. I was like frustratingly like, this is a Monty Python reference, and they were like, what are these British jokes? It's so funny. I think they knew the map creator was English. Blackadder, Frown, Laurie, Not the 9 O'Clock News, Jeeves and Worcester, all Rowan Atkinson shows, stand-ups. Oh my god, Blackadder is so good. I love Blackadder. I especially love the 3rd season with Hugh Laurie as the Prince Regent. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Billy Connolly, yeah. All Monty's. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. That's really cool. Oh, it makes me want to watch all the Blackadders and Monty Pythons again. We watched a few British sitcoms recently that were really fun. There was one, unfortunately, Graham Linehan? Graham Linehan? I can't remember his full name. Graham Linehan isn't a very nice person, but he did write some really good shows. Black's Books is really funny. That was a really good show. Definitely recommend that if you ever get back into your British comedy phase. If you haven't seen it. I got it because, oh hello! Hi Casual Kane, how are you doing? Thank you for hopping in. I'm going to do a quick shout out for Casual Kane. Casual Kane is a new video gaming streamer, so you should definitely go check them out and give them a follow. All Monties. I got into it because curious after seeing Rowan's comedy sketches on YouTube. Oh cool, that got me to dig deeper into the rabbit hole of British comedy, and it is quite a gaping rabbit hole, so so like that was really bad. OMG Blackbook is hilarious, right? It's so funny. IT Crowd as well, but I think you've seen that, so Sweetie. Oh my gosh, IT Crowd is very funny as well. Yeah, so yeah, Casual Kane, I don't know if you've seen this. So we're modelling one of my D&D characters. We're currently working on the UV mapping, and we're going to start rigging, hopefully. Oh, I hope I'm not speaking too loud. I realise I might be speaking a bit too loud. Because I think my partner still wants to sleep a little bit. Thank you so much. Thanks for shout out, no worries. Yes, IT Girl, I love that too, but I got into that much later. Oh my gosh, Black Books is so funny. I only watched that recently. For obvious reasons, I just want to put that out there. We're not fans of Graham Linehan in this house, but we do acknowledge that he collaborated on some really funny TV shows. Yeah, Black's Books is so funny. Bernard is just, the main character Bernard is just insufferable. I love Fran. I kind of relate to Fran a little bit. Like, I definitely recommend checking that out. It's so funny. Spaced as well. Spaced with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. Really, really funny. Again, like, a couple of the jokes are a little bit dated, but like only literally like one or two. But generally it's like it's really funny. It's really good. Sorry guys. Oh. Sorry, I got a bit worried for a second. I might have woken up my partner because I got a bit excited talking about comedy. There's also a Brit stand-up comedian I follow recently, James Acaster. Yeah, is it James Acaster? Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly look him up. I've heard of him. Acaster. Yes, he's funny. He's good. He's very funny. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna leave those two for now. I'm just gonna move on. Okay, so what I might do, let's bring the UV back. What I might do is leave the UV for now. We've done the basics of it. Because we've done the body, and the body is the only one we're attaching to a big proper rig, I'm gonna show you guys that while we're on stream. Because it's 10:25, we're about halfway through. Oh, he's like deadpan hilarious. Yeah, he has a routine about apricots, super funny. I will definitely check it out. Oh, thank you guys for hopping on. I'll definitely have to check that out. I used to like Michael McIntyre when I was younger. My family really liked Michael McIntyre. Okay, we have a bald, hairless Shae now. Because we're gonna do some facial rigging, and by that I mean blend shape rigging. Let's go to the shape editor. We're gonna put in some facial movements for her, for any potential animations. We'll go to sculpting. go. Create and shape. Cool, okay. I need to see the eyes. We need to turn on symmetry is on. Perfect. Did anyone here watch the adventures of Baron Munchausen? Oh. The adventures of Baron No, but I've seen it. I recognise the posters and stuff, but I've not seen it. No, it's the story of how, along with his talented henchmen and an exuberant girl, he sets out to save a town from being captured by by the Turks. Oh, okay. Oh, Uma Thurman's in it. Cool. John Neville, Sarah Polley, Eric Idle, of course. Robin Williams. I've not seen this. I'm gonna have to check it out. Got some good names here. Oh, thank you for cheering for bits. Thank you so much. Yay! I really appreciate that. Terry Gilliam film with lots of Monties in the cast. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for the bits so much. I really appreciate that. Yay! Right, let's get on with the facial expressions. No, I've not checked it out. I'll have to. That sounds really funny. That they're all in it, and Robin Williams as well. Like, they've got the whole gangs here. Right, so we're gonna do a little. Right, we're gonna try out. Okay, am I using the right tool? Yes. So we're gonna close her eyes. Is it mirroring? Is it reflecting? No. Oh no, it's not. Ah. Okay. Okay, Jade. Focus, focus. Oh. Redeem posture check. Thank you for redeeming posture check. Gonna straighten myself out. Thank you so much. Let me get rid of that. Perfect, thank you, and thanks for the bits again. I really appreciate that. No, SPG, I'll definitely check it out. I don't think I've seen it, but I've definitely seen like the posters and stuff. But yeah. Okay, that should be doing what I want it to. Does the freeze tool work? So sometimes the freeze tool doesn't really work, and I'm gonna just have a look at it, see if it does. Freeze tool, brush, size, paint method, paint. Alright, do you work now? No, the freeze tool doesn't display for some reason, so I kind of have to do some guesswork as to where it's actually frozen, which is quite annoying. Grab tool. Okay. Okay, let's try this. Let's give this a try. Okay, her eye shape is a little bit different than what I'm used to, so this might be a bit difficult, but I think we can do it. Just need to close her eyes, make sure it's not. There we go, yeah. Bring it down like that. It's always going to look worse before it gets better. Oh, also Faulty Towers. Oh, Faulty Towers is funny. Faulty Towers is pretty good. Faulty Towers is good. It's funny how a lot of British TV shows and sitcoms and stuff will only last like 2 seasons, 6 episodes each, and like American ones will be like 20 seasons, like 30 episodes each. It's amazing. I'm still really enjoying Arrested Development. That's been really fun to watch. I'm really glad I'm watching that. Okay. Ooh. Okay. What's going on? I'm gonna quickly unfreeze all of it because that might be a problem. Unfreeze all. For some reason the display for freezing doesn't come up in this app. It's very annoying. Is there like a foam? What is that? Foamy tool, okay. There we go. That's what I wanted. Foamy tool, foam. Yes, that's better. Just like, and then grab it. Oh, hold on. Grab. Grabbing. Okay. Sorry everyone. Yeah, I found that strange in the beginning, but I got used to it. Quality over quantity. I also began to recognise how much filler episodes American shows now have. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I think a lot of them. Yeah, I think that type of like long form sitcom format tends to be prone to a lot of filler. What's going on? The grab tool is being really finicky today. Maybe I should have kept it frozen. Yeah, like I quite like it. I like that you can start a TV show and go like, oh no, I know what I'm doing. Strength. I like how you can watch a TV show and not be too intimidated. What's going on? Not be too intimidated by like the length of it. Like it's quite hard to get into TV shows that are extremely long. I just feel like, oh, I feel like I'm too late. I'm too late to the party, you know. It'd be easier if I use my tablet for this actually. Okay. Oh, why isn't it pulling? It's so annoying. But grab tool is being really finicky with me. Get in there. I think I'll leave that for now. Come back to that later. Smooth. Okay. Add another target. We'll do grab, eyebrows raised. My fave Monty character is the It's Man. Oh my god. Hang on a sec. It's Man. Oh yeah, the It's Man. Open the comedy television series Monty Python's Flying Circus by approaching the camera from a great distance, collapsing and gasping "It's," which is immediately followed by an announcement Announcer crisply stating Monty Python's Flying Circus. Oh yeah! It's really good. That is definitely very funny. Should I wrinkle out her forehead a little bit? I could try. Ooh. Bring down the strength. I'm doing it the wrong way. Invert it. Invert. So yeah. Okay, smooth it. Oh, it's not working. Maybe this feels like a graphics tablet job. Definitely feels like a graphics tablet job. Yeah, it's okay, it's creased it a tiny bit, so that's good. It's a bit too... Okay, it's... Oh no! Ah, go away. No. Add new target. We want to do sort of an eye squinting. Yeah, the It's Man is hilarious. Okay. Jaw lifts up slightly. Okay, and then we want to like narrow eyes as well. Well, I guess... Okay, we've got closed eyes. No, we want eyebrows frowning a little bit more. Whoops. Whoa. Today is a sleepy day. Aww. It's so exciting getting the bits cheered. Thank you so much. Might be able to get like a Twitch payout someday. That's so exciting. That must be really exciting getting your first payout. Okay. Cool. Okay, so we've got like frown, raised, eyes closed, eye squint. Ooh. Should we do an eyes wide? Eyes widen? that. There we go. So guys, check this out. So we've got eyes frown, widen, squint, raised, eyebrows raised, eyes closed. We'll fix the eyes closed later off stream because it's being a bit finicky. Yeah, so probably the only rigging we'll do today is expressive eyes. Yeah, nice and expressive. Should we move on to the rest of the face? Yeah, okay, so let's go for the mouth as well. Let's do mouth open is going to be a little bit tricky with the freeze tool not working, but we'll give it a try. Move the whole jaw. Okay, I'm going to try and... Why doesn't the freeze tool display? Is that just a weird little glitch? Just checking, just having a look, see if there's like a display problem. I won't brush the surface. Show frozen. Yeah, show frozen. That should be showing. But it's not. Maybe it's reversed. Nope. Sorry guys, it just, the freeze tool just doesn't work. And I'm freezing the wrong bit. Unfreeze all. Let's see if it'll just let me freeze that. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, I think it's done it. Okay. Oh no. Freeze. If you can hear that bashing, I think it's the dog's tail upstairs. I think it's the dog waggling its tail or something against something. Okay, we'll do open mouth. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. Stop it. Okay, I can unfreeze all now. Unfreeze all. Sorry everyone. Oh, SPG, I really want to watch. Oh no, unfreeze all. I really want to watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail again. There's definitely more Monty Python I need to watch. This has been so long since I've watched it. I'm Blackadder. What's the comedy like in the Philippines like? I don't know anything about like comedy based in the Philippines. Like what kind of shows do they like? What's the jam there? I always find it really fascinating what like different countries like what kind of comedy different countries enjoy, because it can be just so varied. I enjoy a bit of Japanese comedy. I enjoy the sort of sadistic nature of Japanese comedy, and so does my partner. It's very funny. Wait, did I unfreeze it? Okay. Need to bring the whole jaw down. Clean up. Okay, the lip shape is kind of getting wrecked here, so I need to smooth it out quite a bit. Oh, hang on a sec. Oh, I know what to do. Where is it? 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 It's like an erase tool. Like I can erase the edit that I've done. I think. Minimize all, remove raised area on the surface. Fill in valleys. Oh no, it's fine. I can just use the smooth tool. Okay, there are some slight issues here, but we can fix that later. Just focus on getting the general shape right. Oh, what happened there? Bring in the drawer a smidge. Oh, Philippines TV comedy is garbage. Slapstick humour that is shallow and unintentional. Not my jam, in fact. All of Philippines is not my jam, even as a kid. All of Philippines TV is not my jam, even as a kid. Oh, interesting. Okay. No, I'm glad. Oh, thank goodness for the internet then. Hey, like it's really cool that like like nowadays you can just be like, oh, I'm not a fan of the stuff that's popular here. Hop on the internet, find lots of amazing other content. Yeah, I must admit I'm not a fan of slapstick humour. Sometimes I find it really funny. Like when I find the Simpsons slapstick humour really funny. I guess it's just because like they don't do it very much. I'm not a massive fan of like telenovela type over exaggerated humour sometimes. And I don't like secondhand embarrassment very much. Like sometimes that can just be way too painful, you know? Which is very present in a lot of American comedy. So there's like certain American TV shows. Arrested Development I don't mind it so much in. And when there's not too much secondhand embarrassment. But yeah, sometimes it's just too much. So okay, I will fix that another time, I think. We'll do... Yeah, we probably won't be able to do the main rig today, because there's a couple of things I want to fix off stream. But we're having a good time. I'm glad my stream can handle this. That's always good. Let's do a little frown, shall we? The middle will stay the same. The center of the mouth won't move. but the rest of it will around it. It's probably, the frown is probably far too dramatic, but that bit, it's really frustrating me. Let's smooth it out. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh, excellent, cool. I might make her like a bigger smile. Not my jam. Popular stuff in Philippines, overly dramatic soap operas that have like most predictable plots. No nuance, no subtlety. Oh. Just very light comedy, and yeah, no, I feel you. I'm not a huge fan of that type of like. Sometimes it can be like nice and safe. I understand the appeal, but like it can just be like nice and safe for people, and like you don't have to think too much, and yeah. Lift up the cheeks as well. No, I feel you. I like a good story. I like character development. I want to like feel for like everyone. I want to like empathize with everyone, you know, and like sympathize, and so I feel you. A lot of like British, with British, yeah, I feel you. With British comedy, like, you know, I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, British comedy is the best, because it really isn't. Like, there's a lot of like good bits. Like everywhere has like their good bits and stuff, but like, and like a lot of like Monty Python and like Simon Pegg and Nick Frost and a lot of comedians, like they're really good over here. The type of like a lot of media that I really don't like over here is like reality TV show stuff. I think the UK, Britain is very vicious with like reality TV shows and stuff, and it's just so harmful and classist and ableist in a lot of ways, and it's such a shame, because like we do like the UK does produce a lot of really fun like shows, a lot of really fun shows that people have enjoyed internationally, and yet we're still making shows like Big Brother and Love Island, and it's just depressing. The smile is so creepy. It's always really creepy doing the smile when you don't change the rest of the face. Yeah. And then like the UK definitely has its fair share of like shows that are just like where there's no nuance and it's just filler and like all of that stuff as well. Like those shows like EastEnders and Coronation Street. Like I've never understood it. Like I'm like, why do people like this? Like it just goes on forever. It just goes on forever. It's also just I'm just gonna check it's not too... Okay, it looks a bit creepy at the moment. Hang on. Looks a bit creepy. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm gonna leave that there for now. Oh yeah, reality TV not my jam as well. Yeah, no, reality TV I just don't understand the appeal. I really don't. It just always felt so mean-spirited to me. Like I remember like watching the X Factor and Britain's Got Talent, and like sometimes like when I was really young I'd enjoy it, but like I wouldn't love it. And then as I got older, I learned that like it's just all so fake, and it's horrible the way they bring on people. They like make people believe that they're like really good singers and stuff, all for like laughs, and it's horrible. It's so mean. It's also staged. It's like people would watch like a genuinely real talent show. Like people would watch that. People would love that, you know? I don't know, it's just really strange. Hello Pixual, how are you doing? I'm so sorry, you just missed the facial expression bit. Which I will quickly show you. Shape editor. We just made some faces. Some like handles for like closing eyes and squinting and frowning and stuff. But we're gonna probably do more of that later. Whereas for now we're gonna move back onto the UV stuff. And I'm gonna show you guys how we go about that. Right, we're just flattening everything out now by unfolding everything. So yeah. Hope your meeting was okay, hope all is good. It has facial expressions in front. Oh nice. Viper, Python. Constrictor. Excuse me. Okay, let's lay out along. Let's lay out UV. And let's... Yeah, no, let's leave it at that. That's good. And then what we should... Oh, no, that's not good. Don't do that. So that's one shoe done. I'm going to turn off the colours so I can see that the UVs are facing the right way. We'll do this one too. Unfold. That UV. Okay, now, so we've done the UVs on the shoes. We'll go back and delete the history again. And then what we're going to do is isolate it here, center, and then we're going to do the thing where we duplicate it again. So, center pivot. Oh, hello, what's going on? Oh, nice, Viper, Python. Oh, rattlesnake, corn snake. Okay, no, let's not do that at the same time. Do you know, Pixel, when you mentioned you had a corn snake, I really want a corn snake now. I'm really tempted. Maybe when when Mike and I have our own place, maybe we'll get a little corn snake friend. I think that might be quite nice. Oh, okay, cool. So, okay, cool. It's facing the same way and it looks the same. Perfect. Cool. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. No, stop it. Put the UV editor over there. Boa, adder, black adder. If you have sleeves, they'll love to sit around the elbow area. Corn snakes are cute. Anaconda. Oh. Oh. Oh, I can't think of any more snake type. Grass snake? Is that a thing? There's a lot of grass snakes in Jersey. Okay, so the shoes are fine. They're so cute. They are very cute. I want to put a little top hat on it. And just have him chill with me while I work. Just think that would be so cute. Unfold. Oh, you guys can't see that, sorry. Unfold. Okay, so because that side is, oh, okay, it's unfolded, it's done it automatically, excellent. Let's flip it around the right way. Let's put it, I might make the cuffs, maybe I'll make the cuffs separate? Yeah, I think I will actually, I think that might be better. This bit here. Cut. Okay. Unfold. Unfold. And then layout UV. Cool. Okay. Cuffs are separated. That looks fine. All the UVs are facing the right direction. Yeah. Cool. Let me make that a bit smaller. Nice. You have a pet snake. Arbok. Yeah, Pixel, you had a pet snake. Didn't you leave it with your mum? Doesn't your mum have it now? I don't know if I'm saying this right. You had like a little corn snake. I do apologise if I'm not remembering it correctly. Unfold, unfold. Layout. Perfect. That's fine. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit interesting. Hold. Layout. Okay, that's fine. Looks like a bow. Okay. Perfect. Oh, this one, yeah, I wanted to sew that together. Move and sew edge, and then just center it. Center it there. Perfect. That's the neatest UV I've got. Yeah, little corn snake. She's still at my parents' as she's a shed pet. Yeah, my mum asked if she could keep Nigiri when I moved out. A pet snake, that is so Bond villain. A pet snake. Pet snake. Sean Connery has a pet snake. I want a pet kitty to stroke while talking. Oh my god, yes, it would need to be grumpy looking. Yes, yeah, like, yes, it has to be one of those squish-faced, grumpy-looking cats. That would be amazing. That'd be so good. Alright guys, I've just realised the time. Mike wanted me to go wake him up with a coffee around now. So I'm just going to take a quick break, have a stretch. I'll just leave it here. No, I'll put up the I'll be right back screen. So I'll catch you guys in a second. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Hey, hello. Oh, my microphone. Hold on a sec. Hello. Right. Okay, guys. I got myself a cup of tea to wake me up a bit. And Mike has coffee. I have tea. Thank you. Thanks for hanging on in there and waiting for me, guys. I'm really glad. I hope you're all having a good time with the 3D modeling stuff. I know it's a bit more repetitive, maybe not as visually. I don't know. Everyone, people, again, this goes out to everybody. I'm always down for constructive criticism. If this isn't your cup of tea, or if you think there's anything I could be doing better to better engage or make it more interesting, let me know. Because I know the 3D modeling can be a bit like tedious. I understand that. But it's nice to show for anyone who does like it and would find like watching a stream of it helpful. So, yee. Okay. How are we doing? I need to do the hair. I think I'll do that off stream though, because that's gonna be pretty tedious. UV shell. Rotate it this way. Bring it up. Flip. Okay, how's that looking? Cool. UV shell. Cool. Scimitar's fine. Excellent. Perfect. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out, I was thinking about what I need to do off stream because I would like to time it so that we actually finish Shae, like, not textured, but posed. I want to show you like a posed final like sculpt of Shae at the end of my next stream. So how are we doing? Should we keep going with facial expressions until the stream ends? Because I don't really want to do the UV for this on stream. I guess I could. Maybe I should. Oh, why not? I can chat to you guys a bit more. If anyone hops in. Yeah. If anyone hops in or has a chat or whatever. Camera based. Cool. Yeah, let's just chill out. I probably will do the hair off stream because I want to see if I can like optimize it better, like getting rid of like a bunch of the layers underneath it, but I'm not sure if that's going to be feasible, but we can see. Oh, I know what to do for the hair, I just had a thought. Okay, we'll do this and then we'll try the hair if there's enough time. Yeah, guys, like I was saying, like if there's anything else I can do like to better engage, let me know. Like I look at all the stuff that's available like with Streamlabs and even on Twitch, and and it's like, oh, you can do like lotteries, you can play games, you can do this, and I just find a lot of it feels quite overwhelming. But I don't think like doing like games in chat and like certain things like that, I don't think that would fit the vibe of my channel. But I also want to try and figure out more ways I can be better engaging. Or do you think like what I'm doing is fine? Because I quite like just sort of being quite laid back with it and just being like, oh, like people can hop in and chat if they want to, or they can just watch me work, like it's cool. I don't want people to feel like they have to always be like active, you know? But yeah, like, let me know if there's anything else that you guys think I should be working on, I think I should be doing better. I'd really appreciate that. Messing it up. Yeah, just take one tiny step at a time. I like how it is right now. Oh, cool, nice. I'm really glad. I'm glad. That means a lot coming from me. So I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad. Like, yeah, just one step at a time. Like, I've got like the fun little like stretch, hydrate. I might add a couple of those little things. Or maybe it's like, oh, like cash in channel gems to get me to change my jumper, or I don't know, draw, like change the thing I'm drawing maybe, or maybe like change the tool I'm using or something, or like maybe people could cash in like a ton of gems to like, but then I feel like no, that would make it a bit too I'll add in a few more of those and that's it, I think. I'm glad you like the vibe of it now. Hello! Hi, FB Design 1. How are you doing? How's things going? Are you working on some 3D stuff right now? Are we 3D buddies? What are you up to? What's new with you? Good, what about you? I'm still in After Effects. Oh nice! How is After Effects treating you? How are you finding it? I'm doing really good. We're having a lot of fun. We're doing UV mapping today. And some rigging. We did a little facial rig before, but we've mostly just been doing UV mapping to help with textures in the future. Unfortunately, I probably won't be doing texturing on stream. I'm still a little bit rusty with texturing. I'm not entirely confident with it, and also I don't know if my computer will be able to handle texturing and streaming at the same time. Oh, cool, we're almost there. Yeah, thanks for hopping in as always. I hope you're doing well. I was just telling the chat, like, you know, in next month I will start. Texturing has always seemed like a bit of a dark art to me, like Snape himself would be magically doing it. It is a bit of a dark art, it is. I completely get that. It's a tricky one. Next month you'll be doing, what are you doing next month? As in like, I'm sorry if I've forgotten what I'm saying. What are you gonna start? Gamble all. 3D. C4D. Oh, cool. That's really exciting. Oh, good luck. I hope it all goes well, and I hope you have a good time with it. Yeah, like 3D texturing it's fun. I really enjoy the process of it. And it's so exciting when you get it right. Like I learned how to do like proper skin texturing recently, and like getting like good clean like bump maps is really fun. Using the toon shader as well is great if you want just really basic textures. But yeah, usually like in the industry is probably, you guys probably already know this, but for anyone who doesn't know, if you're working for a film studio or an animation studio, generally all of these roles will be split among different people. So what I'm doing is usually split amongst like 5 different people probably. So you'd have like an animator. No, you'd have a concept artist, like someone who draws out like 2D images of the models. You have a 3D modeler. You have someone who creates the UVs and does the texturing. Even then that might be split amongst 2 people. You have someone who does like the rigging, and then you have someone who does the animation, and you have someone who does the lighting. So, and then compositing and rendering. Like that's like 10 people, like almost 10 people. But it's useful if you do any of those things to know what the other 9 people are doing as well. Yes, from School of Motion. Oh, cool. That's exciting. School of Motion. Do I follow School of Motion? I'm just gonna... School of Motion. School of Motion. Do they have an Instagram? Yes, they do. I'm gonna follow them. Nice. That's really cool. Good luck. I hope it goes really well. Yeah. I hope you have a good time. You know what, actually, I should really start trying to use Blender as well, because one day my student license of Autodesk is not going to renew, and I might not have a job by then. So I'm gonna have to relearn Blender. I know I could, maybe I'll have a job by then. I hope I'll have a job by then, because that's like a year from now. But we'll see. Stream manager. Oh, okay. I think I remember what to do with the hair. And the outliner is not going to be happy with me, but it's okay. The hair is kind of messy, but I've thought of a way we can fix it up. Or at least we can try to. What else is there? Oh yeah, I've got new emotes now, which is so exciting. Someone, Fenris _40 was being very generous the other day and gifting a bunch of subs on my channel, which is insane. And an SVG has gifted a sub, and I believe last time, yes. And now we can have Columbina with heart eyes and Columbina with laughing, so that's really cute. And if there are any other streamers watching and you need emotes, feel free to get in touch, because I want to try and get out there with helping other Twitch streamers do their art and like do overlays for them and like banners and emotes. And I do like a flat charge, so you just pay for one emote one time, and you can use it for whatever you want. You can like put it on t-shirts, use it for merchandising, you can, you know, use it to help boost your subscriptions and stuff. So yeah. That'd be really fun to do. And guys, what do you think I should model next? I've started listening to the A Song of Ice and Fire ebooks again, and I'm really fancying doing some A Song of Ice and Fire art. Just like a whole bunch of it. I might spend like, apart from the quests, I might just be spending the next 3 months just doing, this will just become a Song of Ice and Fire stan account. So I'm thinking of doing a sculpture of Daenerys, and maybe her dragons as well at some point. But I'd like to do a sculpture of Brienne of Tarth, and maybe like maybe one of the Starks as well. I think that might be really fun to do. Maybe we could do Daenerys next stream, and her dragons. I've not modelled a dragon before. I've not modelled anything like a dragon, so that's going to be interesting. I'll probably have to draw her out first. We'll draw them out first. We'll do streams where we draw it out. Maybe we'll have 1 week where like all the streams are 2D streams. Maybe. Or maybe I'll save that and just do some fan art. I've been wanting to do some Disney character modelling because that's quite good to have like fan art in your portfolio. So I was thinking of doing like Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Maybe I'll do her next. And while I do her, I'll develop like the concept art for like Brienne and Daenerys and stuff, because I don't want to use the show imagery. I don't think the show wasn't great. I wasn't a big fan of the show at all. And yeah, cool. We'll do Esmeralda next stream. We'll do like a nice 3D sculpture of Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Maybe I'll do Quasimodo at one point. I think that would be really good. And yeah, maybe even Frollo as well. Just so I've got some like fan art, because a lot of my 3D stuff is pretty much all original content. But it's apparently quite good when you're applying to places to have like a variety of like fan-made models. Sorry if I'm just waffling about nothing, but yeah, like, how would you feel about that? Also, if anyone has any suggestions for 3D art, I'm down to take suggestions for like whether you're subscribed or not. Like, I won't like, it won't be like an official request, but like if anyone has any ideas what they would like to see, and maybe in the future I'll open up requests to 3D art as well, just not at the moment, just because of how long it takes compared to like the drawings. Oh, you know, I really want to do Dracula from Castlevania, the TV show. I want to make like a 3D version of him. I think that would be really fun to do. Maybe I'll do that on stream at some point. Cool, so I've done... Whoa, okay, my computer is chugging, it is not happy with me. Yeah. But yeah, also, if anyone's new here, I'm going to do a subscription giveaway at 100 followers, so if anyone's not following, go ahead and give me a follow, and you might win a subscription for a month, and you get to request a piece of art, a piece of fan art to be drawn by yours truly. Yeah. No, yeah, we'll do Esmeralda next month instead of Daenerys or Brienne, and then during the month, because I've got a few requests, I've got a few commissions next month, so And during the month off stream, I'll do some like concept art of what I want Daenerys, her dragons, and Brienne to look like. Right, I think I have an idea what to do with these guys. I think I have some idea anyway. This is hard. Oh, goodness me. Okay. That is a mess. That is a mess, guys. Okay. Right. Right then. Okay. We can do this. It's all grand. It's all good. Let's see what we've got going on down here. Okay. Okay guys, I think I have an idea. I think I know what to do. I think. Maybe. Start on here and work our way around. Let's do camera based. Let's do, okay, I think I have an idea of what to do. Never mind. That's not quite what I was after, but thanks. Anyway. I think I'm just gonna leave it, because my idea, I realised I can't do my idea. Oh, hold on. No, hang on. Okay, I know. Okay, I think there's a way I can sort of help this. I think I can figure it out. Let's just do what we can. Let's just do what we can for the rest of the stream, and yeah, see what happens. Oh my god. this helps at all. Probably won't, but we'll work it out. We'll figure it out, guys. It's all fine. The hair's a mess, but it's fine. Okay. UV shell. Okay. Let's expand this a little bit. Let's just pull it along here. Let's take a look. See what we've got to work with here. Okay. Excellent. Let's just keep going. And then again down here. And what we'll do is we'll make sure off stream, I'm going to make sure the UVs are all finished. I'm going to make sure all the models are clean, and I'm going to make sure all of my facial expressions are finished. I'm probably going to add a few more, and then next stream we will just do the rest of the rigging. We'll do the rigging, the skin weights, and we'll pose it, and we'll do a little final render, and then while it's rendering maybe we can do a little AMA or like just a nice little chat, just a chat, just chill until it's rendered, and then I can show you the final sculpt that you guys helped me finish. So I think that'll be good, and we'll definitely have time. If we need to make the stream a bit longer, we will. Absolutely. I think that'll be really fun. What I might do is, ooh, hello. That isn't good. I've just spotted a dodgy looking face, so that's not good. Couple of dodgy faces actually, which I can sort out soon-ish. And then off stream, I'll try and work on her textures, and while we move on to Esmeralda for the next stream. Okay, that should help a little bit. Perfect. Right, this will help massively. Cool, we've got 15 minutes left. Is there anything else that we could maybe do before we move on? Oh, I know what to do. Hang on a sec. Yeah. Let's reflect across. Let's just check these are all done. The UV on these is fine, I believe. We did that. Oh no, we didn't do that. Okay. That one's fine, that one's fine. This one isn't fine. one. And then layout. Nice. Okay, I need to unfold them. Perfect. Great. And then what we need to do is we're going to isolate it in a different camera view. It's fun. And then we're going to duplicate it and then scale it across, and the UV should be identical. Perfect, it is. Excellent. We'll do you in a second. We'll do the fang. Let's see if we can unfold it. Unfold. Excellent. Fantastic. Same with you. Unfold. Layout. You should be bigger because you are the pupil. And I need you. Okay. Great. And then the eyelashes as well. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Whew. Okay. That's fine. Snake earring. Unfold. Okay, excellent. Right, that's fine. I think that's fine. Right, let's quickly sort out these guys. Hopefully, if we name them correctly, the outliners should have intuitively made appropriate names, because we called this like Fang 1, it should have called this duplicate that I'm about to make Fang 2. Hopefully. But it's fine if not, we can always change it. Okay, cool. Earring is fine. Okay, it's just this one now. Okay. Unfold, unfold. Please unfold. Oh my goodness. Okay, layout. Layout you do. Cool, okay. Perfect. Excellent, okay. That's fine. X center that. Yeah, cool. Right, how's she looking, guys? I think she's looking pretty cool. Let's do that the same for this one. Let's do the same for this one. Oh no, don't reset that. That will be a huge mistake. Okay, unfold, unfold. Hello, who's there? Yeah, she's looking pretty sweet. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I think I'm quite pleased with this character design. Unfold. Layout. Thank you so much. I'm pretty pleased with this character design. I'm excited to see what she'll look like in the render once we're all done. Yeah. Let me see. What else do we need to do? Sorry, I'm scraping the microphone all over the place. What else do we need to do? Oh yeah, let's duplicate the scimitar as well. We need two of those. We'll check the names as well. Scimitar. Cool. She has two now. Perfect. Is that everyone? Is that everything? I think apart from the hair, I think that's everything. What time is it? Oh cool, we've done good, guys. It's good timing. Okay, oh yeah, the eyeball. I didn't duplicate that. Let's see. Oh, that's no good. What are you doing? Oh. I forgot to reset the transformations, didn't I? These transformations. To the history. Shae pencil. We need to attach the... We'll attach the eyebrows and stuff next stream. And... ooh, I could probably make more teeth now, actually. I should probably give her some more teeth. Yeah. Some incisors and molars, too. But yeah, that's fine. Perfect. How are we doing? Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yay! Okay. What? I think that's everything I wanted to do today. I think. Let's go ahead and delete history. Oh no. Don't delete the history on here. That'll mess up the shapes. History. Let me double check. She can still move her mouth. Shape editor. Okay, good. Yeah, it's fine. I need to label those. I'll label them later. Right. Let's check her out on the render for a second. Arnold. Render. Okay. Okay, cool. Looks fine with me. Scimitars are fine. For a model with no textures and bump maps and stuff, it looks pretty decent. I remember when I started 3D modeling, I've forgotten it all now. Rendering took so long. This looks fairly fast. Yeah, so oh my god, when did you do, like, rendering just improves like exponentially, like massively every year. It always gets so much better. Like even 10 years ago, like it's insane the difference between rendering speeds 10 years ago and now. So basically this is like a render view. It's doing a really low resolution, low sampling version of this. It's pretty good, like it's pretty fast. I'm really glad I'm able to do it. It's really useful, but like this is by no stretch like the size or the detail of like a proper final render, if that makes any sense. But it gives you a really good idea of what it's going to look like. It's great. Like more than 10 years ago, oh my god, yeah, like if that was more than 10 years ago you were doing that, like it would be massively different. Plus the Arnold renderer is like really good. Let's see if we can do a quick like proper frame render. See how long it'll take. Let's go. There's a rendering tab. Render settings. This is probably going to take a really long time though if I want to do like a proper. Oh, yeah, it's 12 o'clock. So my samples are like at a minimal. My sampling is just the bare minimum, literally, and then like I've got it set to 920 by 1080. If I just do like a quick test, I really don't know if this is... Oh wow, yeah, look at that, it's going fairly quickly. Even while OBS is open, that's pretty good. But this is like you'll probably see like a lot of like noise in like the shadows and like the lighting and stuff. That's because let's do the sampling, as you probably already know. If I increase the sampling, it will make this 10 times slower. My god, like can you just think how long it takes for like a motion picture to render, like a purely animated like Pixar feature? That's insane. That's insane to me. Yeah, I remember just leaving my PC going for ages on like the most basic shapes. My gosh, yeah. Even my first year at uni, like, and we did like 3D modeling and animation pretty much every year I was at uni. It was always only ever in one module. So first year it was like 3D basics, and I even remember that was significantly slower than the kit I'm using now, and that was like 5 years ago. It's amazing, but it sucks as well when you like get it wrong and you put it through the farm. Like if you put it through the farm or you put it through PC and you're there for ages, and you come back and it's like, and you notice like a little mistake. It's like, no, I have to wait for you for 2 more days to fix it. Yeah, we'll finish this little render and then we'll go. Yeah, the hair is looking a bit funny at the top. I'll fix that off stream. And there's so many subdivisions as well because I'm smoothing it. How old would you say this character is? I'm trying to make her look... She looks 30. She looks like a 30-year-old Yuan-Ti to me. I think that fits. Um, Yay! She looks like my concept art, which is neat. Yeah, there we go. That's actually quite a nice render. Yay! So you can probably see, let's have a look. You can see all this like noise here. If I wanted to get rid of this, it would make the render take like 100 times longer, which I will do like when I do a final render of Shae, like I do with all my models. But yeah, looks pretty neat. Cool. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. Let me know if there's any, let me know if there's any issues or any like criticisms or comments or feedback you have. Always feel free to get in touch. You can check out when I'm off stream, I'm on Twitter and Instagram. All the links are in my about page. I post all my art and stuff there. And feel free to share this around too, because I'd love to get to 100 followers soon, maybe like by the end of this week, before the new month. That would be amazing. But no worries if not, no pressure. It's all fine. Yeah, I'll catch you all soon. And Neosis, we are one stream closer to doing your commission, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, see you all very, very soon. Have a great day. I love you all so much. Bye.